Hello, Leo. I am Jaja, and welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. Today, we are going to get into your Mercury retrograde love messages. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have done your video multiple times. Each time has been heartbreaking. So, I have saged a plethora of times. I put on Coco, which is a movie I love. I don't know about y'all. I think it's the most adorable thing ever, to kind of lighten up the energy and just see. Um, Before I get into the spiel from Spirit, this is for anyone with a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or even Mars. Mars is how we take action towards things. Currently, right now, we are in both Venus retrograde, and we are coming up on Mercury retrograde on January 13th. I will tell you overall, for everyone, the energies are heavy, and it's because we have two planets in retrograde. So, thing I want you to know about retrograde energy, from where we stand on the Earth, it looks to us like both Venus and Mercury are moving backwards. It's an illusion. They actually are not moving backwards. It's just how it looks from our perspective, right? But what that energy does from our perspective is pull out the illusionist, right? It pulls out. This is why you get, like, I don't know if you guys have seen on Instagram, they always say every Mercury retrograde, all your exes come back and stuff like that. It's because there is this illusion that we can go back to past patterns and past behaviors, past people, and things will be different, right? But again, it's an illusion, right? I highly recommend that if a past person comes back during a retrograde, that you wait until after the retrograde to reconcile, because generally it's a bad judgment. With Mercury in particular, it is about communication. So you'll find breakdowns in communications, maybe having to explain yourself multiple times to people, just because they're just like, you're not understanding, they're not understanding. Also, it has to do with technology. So you may find, that you're having issues with technology in particular. With Venus retrograde on top of that, which is about looking at anything revolving the home. So relationships, your partner, your family life, your actual home itself. So maybe needing to do major home repairs, stuff like that. All of those things will come up during a Venus retrograde. So we have two retrogrades on top of each other, all having to do with past energies, all of it for our highest good of clearing out the old to make way for the new. Okay, so I'm going to change up the flow of this. We're going to start with the Romance Oracle. I'll pull a Gateway of Light activation at the very end. So let's get started. All right. Leo, Mercury retrograde love messages. Spirit. What do we have for Leo, Mercury retrograde love messages? Okay, we have past life relationship, true love, engagements, and you deserve love. For past life relationship, you have known each other before. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Engagement, your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You deserve love. You are lovable. Love that. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. It seems to me like you guys are in a very strong, very passionate, and I say passionate because in both of these, even in the engagement card, they're like super embraced in each other's arms, right? So you guys have to be in a soul tie, very loving relationship here, which is beautiful. So let's see what the Kipper deck has to say as far as what's going on here. And I'm just going to pull a couple of these. I'm not going to get too far in the weeds with that. Let's see, Leo, love messages from Mercury retrograde. Please, Spirit. Anything? Alright, let's try it a different way. So you have distant horizons in the reverse next to this engagement card. It kind of flew out over there, which is telling me that this engagement may happen pretty soon. They want me to shuffle one more time and then cut the deck. So we will do that, which is beautiful. I love that energy for y'all. We have child. Okay, so you have distant horizons, toil and labor, child, message of concern, house in the reverse, and lovers. Bottom of the deck, you have marriage in the reverse. What is this talking about? I'm getting a need to, like, whoever you're with, right? Because here's the thing about Mercury retrogrades. It can start small, petty, think Five of Wands arguments with your partner. But they're petty. But the thing is, if it comes up during this time, Spirit wants you to clear it. Because otherwise it'll just keep coming up and keep coming up. And the image that Spirit gives me is, you know how like a pothole starts small, but then people keep running over it and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger over time? It's like needing to work on communication, specifically with your partner. With this house in reverse, it's giving me what does, for you, what does a stable environment look like versus what your partner thinks a stable environment looks like. And like having kind of those like almost deeper, more intimate conversations mixed with working on with this toil and labor and child, working on the childlike fun aspect. There's a lot of passion here. There's a past life soul tie here. There's, you know, a higher level of commitment and engagement here. But I'm getting this sense of really needing to work on the fun part. With message of concern and lovers and marriage in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, I don't know. I'm getting a fear of a breakup. And again, I think that's why Spirit is saying communicate with your partner. There needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation. I'm actually surprised that that's not here, because that is one of the things at the bottom of the deck. Or I'm sorry, that's one of the cards in the romance oracle. At the bottom of the deck, you had new love in reverse, which is just basically confirming like you're either with this person already or like you've been with this person before in the past. Yeah, I just feel like there's a fear. I'm also getting, because they keep bringing me back to child, maybe having a conversation with your partner around if they want children, if you want children, how you want your children to be raised, right? That is something very important if you're trying to build a home with someone, is how do you look at rearing of children? Like, do you believe in corporal punishment? Do you, you know, that is giving me, yeah, like child and message of concern is kind of like having a conversation with your partner around children. So, and you know, this is the time to do it, because this is about reflection. This is about, you know, I don't want to say reconsidering. It's more just like, you know, reevaluating where you and your partner are at. And there seems to be a fear and a concern here over a broken marriage. But with all of these passionate cards here, I feel like that is an unwarranted fear. Okay? Let's go ahead. They want me to do the Ask the Fae. So let's ask the Fae about your love life. Fears are pretty common during Mercury retrograde. And again, it is Spirit saying, or any retrograde for that matter, it is Spirit asking you to take a look at kind of what the root cause of this fear is. I am team any fear is an illusion in your imagination, because we are limitless beings, right? Capable of anything. And so anything that causes a fear is something that you need to um, dive deeper into the source of that fear and, oh, yeah. Dive into the source of that fear and really investigate where it's coming from. For your Ask the Fake card, you have number 22, which is a crossroads. It's also 2 plus 2 equals 4. This is giving me 4 wands vibes, you know, halfway to marriage, like this engagement card is saying. But so being at a crossroads in regards to your home situation. So again, having to have those deeper levels of conversations with your partner about child rearing, about you know, stability, about finances, about, you know, all of those things, in order to supplement there also being passion there, right? Because it can't just be passionate. There also and a soul tie. Like, there needs to be substance, and that's what I'm getting off of this. Like, you're at a crossroads of having to communicate with your partner about the substance of the relationship. Okay, so it says the ways. This card is of making decisions and acting upon them, and considering the long-term implication of these choices. It can, however, be a case of the road less traveled. That turns out to be the best one. There is no right or wrong way. You must choose your way. You will just take your pick, as you cannot go both ways at once. Love this. Again, you know, it sounds like you guys have, or you're about to meet, a past life partner, and so it is more you and your partner coming together. I'm getting like, they're showing me the chariot, you know, getting in the car and driving in the same direction, picking a road that you both collectively want to go down together, and that is very, very beautiful energy, Leo. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Just asking Spirit how they want me to do this. Do they want me to do a Celtic cross? Do they want me to... Okay. They want me to do a me, or me. They want me to do a you, your partner, the challenges, and the outcomes, and then we will clarify, okay? Again, just trying to keep the energy different from the pre-shuffle. Okay. You, 4 wands, stability, home. Your partner, 10 of cups. Fairy tale, happily ever after. Yes, Leo. The challenges, 10 of swords. There's some sort of betrayal that may have happened in the past. The outcome is the chariot. Remember I said you and your partner together heading in the same direction. You and your partner definitely, like, again, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of passion. I'm going to clarify this 10 of swords. It's actually stinging me in the back of my ear. So there was something in the past that may have, caused either a separation, or it's just like a, because 10 of swords is a heavy betrayal. This is being knifed in the back multiple times, right? So let's see what we get from clarifying, okay? So I'm going to shuffle a couple more times. Please clarify these cards for Leo, for Mercury retrograde love messages 2022. Okay, for the 4 wands, we have the World in reverse, the Devil in the reverse, Death in the reverse. Okay. 10 of Cups. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Empress, the 8 of Cups, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. All right, Cups in the reverse, Six of Pentacles upright, Queen of Wands upright, and the Magician. For the Chariot, we have Nine of Cups in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. What is going on? And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I do want to start with the betrayal before I get into everything else, because I feel like that's going to help frame what Spirit is giving me energetically. There is a heavy sense of someone wanting to work on this connection. That's first. I'm getting a very strong, firm, I'm not leaving vibe. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's your partner. So take it as it resonates. With the Ten of Swords, which is like the ultimate betrayal, you have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Magician. What this is really telling me is there was an excess of something. Since across from it is the Nine of Cups in reverse, which I'll get to in a second, it may have been drinking and partying, some sort of addiction, right? And we do have the Devil, but it's in the reverse here. So there may have been some sort of addiction around drinking that caused an imbalance in the situation. With the Queen of Wands and the Magician, it's like double magician, right? Because the Queen of Wands is an actual sorceress. She's very, very powerful, right? She's a fire sign. She's a sorceress. So you could either be dealing with another fire sign, which I think is pretty, there's also the King of Pentacles here, but he's in reverse, and the King of Wands. But the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands being here, and the fact that we had past life connection, passion, you know, those cards out tell me that you're possibly dealing with another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's there's like I said, addictions here, or just a straight imbalance. And I don't know, this energy it's giving me manipulation. The Magician is not in the reverse, but whenever you have the Magician and the Devil in the same reading, generally that is manipulation. Now the fact that it is wand based could be either this person, because we have an excess, right? So it could be an excess of drugs, an excess of alcohol, and an excess of third parties, right? That kind of vibe is what I'm getting, was the betrayal. And I see why then there's 10 swords, because it's like this person, whoever this person was, like continuously did it, right? It was more than one time, and you're trying to, I'm almost getting this sense that like they're showing me the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is in your outcome, just like you're just trying to hold together kind of the last remnants of your relationships. I'm also getting they keep showing me the past life connection. It's like what's keeping you guys together is the past, right? Now you're both, because you're both in Four of Wands, Ten of Cups energy, it's like that is enough to keep you going. But again, there needs to be a conversation around the excess, around like trimming the fat, and addressing the betrayals that happen. In your energy, you have the World in reverse, the Devil in reverse, Death in reverse, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is, I want that old thing back. I am willing to heal any codependency issues, any alcohol or drug addictions. I am trying to, I don't want to end this cycle. That's what the world in reverse is. It's also giving me portal. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Spirit to clarify that, because they're actually showing me the portal that there's the lady in the middle of like the world card. They're telling me that's a portal, and then walking in between, crossroads and in between worlds. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are in separation right now. There's something about being in between worlds, in a crossroads, not ready to move forward is basically what the world in reverse is, right? The devil in reverse is like, I'm trying to shake whatever the chains are off. I'm trying to get sober. I don't know if this is your partner telling you or if this is you telling your partner, right? But I'm just hearing, I'm trying to get sober. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying not to be so manipulative, because I got manipulative off of that Magician and the Queen of Wands. I don't, death in reverse. This isn't over. I don't want it to be over, right? Five of Wands in reverse. I don't want to argue, but I'm also getting off of this, I don't want competition, right? Because this is pinging off that Queen of Wands. Like, the Queen of Wands doesn't do competition. It's her. You're either all about her or you're about nobody. Okay? So, yeah, I'm getting a very strong, like, you're willing to work on this with your partner. From your partner's perspective, he sees this or she sees this, they see it as 10 of Cups. So it's a fairy tale happily ever after. However, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Empress, first of all, what I like the King of Pentacles is already in the reverse, which means somebody who is not stable. Either financially, I'm also hearing emotionally, although normally emotionally unstable is the King of Cups for me, but we'll keep clarifying. But I'm just hearing not a stable person who's in their masculine energy. With the Empress, though, it's like there's someone in the relationship who is more evolved than the other person. Right? So I'm just going to use the example, Divine Feminine, you are the one that feel like this is the Ten of Cups relationship, and your partner is the one with the addictions, right? And so you're telling them, right, like, I am in my Empress energy. I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to build a home. I'm trying to, I see the soul tie between us. I'm trying to make this work, but you need to work on X, Y, and Z. That's what this Empress and the King of Pentacles is giving me. It's like, I know there's a mismatch here. We are not on the same level. We're not having, and again, that may be why Spirit wants you to talk to your partner, have those conversations. With the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like your partner doesn't like the confusion either. They want to be done with this. They want to, and I don't mean the relationship. I mean done with the cloudiness, done with the drama, done with the, that's what I'm getting here. So, maybe you guys can come together on that, right? Getting over whatever this challenge row of the betrayal is. And that can be the starting point for communication and healing the relationship. Now, what worries me? We have the Chariot, the Nine of Cups in reverse, Temperance in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. First of all, what I'd like to note is your first row of you, not trying to let go, and your last row of the outcome is full of reversals, which is blocked energy. there is a blockage here around decision making between you and your partner. It's like you guys are not on the same page when it comes to making decisions, collective, cohesive decisions. I think it was the pathway card that was talking about for future looking decisions. It's very difficult. It's like for whatever reason, and it could be all of these challenges and the betrayal keeps coming up in the conversation. You guys are having a hard time communicating to each other what each other wants and what each other's needs are. This may be just for one or two people. There is a warning here about drunk driving. I'm just going to throw that out there. The Chariot with the Nine of Cups in reverse gives me drunk driving, someone who drinks and drives. The Nine of Cups in reverse is a drunk. I know you could say it's, not a wish fulfillment, or it's a drunk. I mean, this guy is smug. He's sitting underneath all those cups, and it's basically he's drinking them all, right? So be cognizant of that. With Temperance in the reverse and King of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. An unbalanced King of Wands, or a reversed or blocked King of Wands, is controlling, is he's an asshole. He doesn't want to see from anybody else's point of view. It's my way or the highway. And with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, they're actually just telling me like they're like doubling down on the negative aspects of the Four of Pentacles upright. He's also a greedy, selfish son of a bitch, right? This person only cares about themselves. With the Temperance angel in reverse, it's like I don't know how far along with this conversation you guys have had with this person. But I just get this sense of, I'm not gonna lie, I get an unwillingness. Like I don't want to. I don't have the patience. I don't have the energy for it. Again, and it's picking off of this Ten of Swords, which is like, we've gone through this so many times. There's been so much betrayal between us. I don't know how much of this I can take, is what I'm hearing. I do want to do some more clarifying. So give me a second, Leo. I'm just going to ask Spirit, can you just give me like one or two cards on, okay. Just more blocked energy. There needs to be some healing here, and it's just not happening. Also, the Hierophant is in the reverse, which is not learning a lesson. There's not learning the lesson. There's spying, because you got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star in the reverse. It's like, I don't understand what's going on here, Leo, because from the way you and your partner see each other, like you see each other as home, you see each other as like a fairy tale, right? Like, but over time there seems to have been this chasm of betrayal and wrongdoing that you can't, like, neither one of you can seem to really get over. There's very much a need for healing here. And a conversation. I'm even hearing like therapy, We got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords, I'm getting a sharp pain in my side. And the Two of Swords is giving me like someone who's extremely cold, extremely verbally nasty, uh, maybe, just verbally and mentally abusive, but like, I almost want to say, doesn't, like, because after the Two of Swords in reverse is the Ten of Pentacles upright. It's like, it's all pinging off of this fairy tale card, right? So the thing about the Ten of Cups, before I explain what this is, the thing about the Ten of Cups is, like, it's a fantasy. It's not real, right? In order to make the Ten of Cups a Ten of Pentacles, which is, the quintessential family life, the house on the hill with the white picket fence and the dog and the 2.5 kids, right? Or whatever the Ten of Pentacles looks like for you. It's legacy, it's children, it's a higher level of commitment, right? It's like, in order to make that work, there needs to be almost like a Knight of Pentacles action behind it, right? Again, you and your partner being on the same page, moving in the same direction, having those deeper, intimate conversations about child rearing, finances, religion. The hard stuff needs to happen before, in order to make this Ten of Cups a Ten of Pentacles. And so it's like there's this illusion. I'm almost surprised the Seven of, oh, it's here. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. That maybe that's why, someone in this relationship is asking for the illusion to go away, because there's like this illusion, this confusion, almost foggy mist around what a home looks like, right? It's like someone is verbally abusive and nasty and mean and a drunk and stingy and greedy and selfish, right? And it's like all of the, and also may have stepped out on the relationship multiple times. And it's like, how does that match up with this? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know who this is for. Like I said, take it as it resonates. But I'm just getting this, like, we need to bring the fantasy back down to reality, because the reality of the situation is there is an imbalance. Six of Pentacles. Like, somewhere, your job during this Mercury retrograde is to, in a loving, open, supportive way, sit down with your partner, maybe even get a therapist, because with all of this betrayal and all of this drama, it's totally possible that you guys can't even talk to each other at this point without arguing. So get a therapist, sit down with your partner and say, I want to work on this. Or, I'm getting you want to work on this, right? Because we pulled you and then we pulled your partner. Your partner wants to end the confusion, right? I like, sit down with a couples therapist and say, these are all the issues that we're trying to work through. We can't seem to be able to be on the same page from a communication standpoint, but together we are trying to find our Ten of Pentacles. Help us, right? And then go from there. But I think you need to first start with acknowledging with your partner that there is a breakdown in communication, there's a breakdown in expectations, right? And start there. And I definitely think couples therapy would be beneficial, just because, the challenge being the Ten of Swords is not, that's a lot of betrayal, right? Okay, that was better than, a little bit better. I'm still picking up on you guys. Heavy narc vibes. I don't know what that is, Leo. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's your partner. I have continued to pick up on 2 fire signs, right? So now mind you, your partner may have a different sun sign, but they may have heavy fire somewhere else. So, maybe take a look at your partner's chart. But fire and fire just means a hell of a lot of fire. Okay, Leo? So be cognizant of that when you're arguing with your partner, right? Like all you guys are doing is inflaming each other. You know, I talk heavily about how our partners, especially our twin flames, are mirrors to us. So during Mercury retrograde, be cognizant of this is a time where the mirror is brightest, it's the loudest, right? Because it's spirit trying to get you to reevaluate things that are no longer working for you. So show your partner some grace. Ask your partner for grace. You know, if you're the one that's been struggling with addictions, right? Um, yeah. All right. For your Gateway of Light oracle, you have Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, and Great Lessons. Love that for you guys because, again, it's a lesson learning, it's evolution, it's, you know, taking that next step because we saw engagement on the table. That's the thing I really want to stress to you guys. With all those problems, you and your partner wanted the same thing, the happily ever after, the stability, the family. You get what I'm saying? You both want the same things from each other. There's a lot of passion there. There's a soul tie. This is just a lesson. This is just something that you and your partner have to get over collectively, right? And there are ways of getting past that. I think you guys just need to be a little kinder to each other. I'm not going to let you off the hook, Leo. You need to be kinder to your partner. And your partner needs to be nicer to you, yes, but I'm getting that it's a two-way street there, you know? Your message. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you're being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Love, love, love that. Again, it's all about lessons. That is the point of retrogrades. How do we clear stuff so we can step into a better version of ourselves? I love this for both you and your partner. Definitely, if this resonated, please like, share, or subscribe. I am available for personal readings, so because this is general, right? It could be, and the roles could be reversed, right? I don't know who is who, especially if you're dealing with another fire sign. It can get real confusing real quick. So, you know, if you want a more personal reading, I am available for that. The information is down in the description box. And I will catch you guys next week when I do your midweek energy update. All right, have a wonderful day, Leo. Bye.